In this lesson, we're going to take a look at spear phishing. Now, phishing is a way of sending an email to someone in hopes of getting a response back so that you can get their credentials or maybe social security number, credit card number, that sort of thing. With spear phishing, what it is we're actually sending a targeted email to people at a specific company. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually in the Social Engineer Toolkit, or SET, and I'm going to go into Social Engineering Attacks. And now I want to go into Spear Phishing Attack Vectors. So I've got the ability to create a file format payload, create a social engineering template. What I want to do is I'm going to perform a mass email attack. And now I've got a lot of different options for payloads here. I'm going to use the MSCOM CTL ActiveX buffer overflow as an example. I'm going to now, for the payload, I could do a reverse TCP shell, a Meterpreter reverse TCP, I could do VNC, number of different things I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it simple in this case. And I'm just going to do a Windows reverse TCP shell. So the IP address for the payload listener is going to be 172.30.42.85 here. And then port connect back on, let's say, is 443. So we've got the payload creation complete, and I want to create the file to use as an attachment. So I'm going to put the payload into just a document that I've got here. In this case, it's just something that's a resume. Let's just keep the file name here. That's fine. And I'm going to send it to a single email address. So we'll use a predefined template, which is fine. And let's say it's a status report. So I'm going to send email to, and I'm going to use my own server or Open Relay just because I happen to have one. Username, it doesn't matter, there's no password, and the server address is 172.30.42.55. And we're going to send it over just the standard port. We're not going to flag it as high priority. And now we can set up a listener. And we've got the listener set up, and now the email has gone out, and the user on the other end is going to get the email, open up the document, get exploited, and send us a connection back. So you can see that's how you would use the Social Engineers Toolkit in order to do pretty simple spear phishing attacks or just phishing attacks using an email address as the target and sending it to somebody that you want to get access to their system. We're going to take a look at web-based attacks using the Social Engineer Toolkit coming up next.